Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls over the age of 18, this is the main event of the evening. It's time to embrace the chaos. I'm your host today. I'm Matt.
I'm Ben.
I'm Brad.
I'm Mason.
And yours truly, I am Joshua.
Oh, yours truly. That's a new one. I like it,
He's
though.
not truly Josh.
Sorry, I'm more of a Miller guy.
Me too.
But anyway, yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome to this special weekend roundup edition of Embracing the Chaos. We're happy to be here. We actually all just saw each other in person a couple days ago, so we're just kind of here to talk about that and go on with our normal shenanigans. But before we do, it is, you guys have all waited a long time for it, but it's happening. I finally sucked it up and I made it my own drink of the week. I know. Hold for applause. It's a big deal.
I think we should clarify that you just looked up a drink and then copied it.
No. Point is, it's here now, and I've consumed a large portion of it. But essentially, what I wanted to do was create a Vegas bomb, but substitute the whiskey for vodka. So we essentially have a vodka cran with some peach schnapps and some Sprite. And honestly, I don't think it's that bad. Is it a Vegas bomb? No. But I think it gets the job done. What do you guys think?
I think
Vegas
that
bomb-
some of it
Vegas
just
bomb's like
hurts
cute.
because we just did it on Friday night. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like sitting back in our stomachs a little rough.
Yeah, we
Vegas
should
bombs make me
clarify.
puke anyway.
It was, you guys will hear about it. It was a rough weekend, but we'll talk about it in detail. But
It wasn't that bad.
I wish I could give you details.
I do have shin splints from the walk home with Ben.
Yeah, that was a good walk home.
Yep. We're recording this not on Saturday, but on Sunday, actually. Friday
Yep.
was the day we all hung out and went out. Saturday was our recovery day, and today everyone's back in their normal spots.
Yep.
So we can record this, and it's probably going to be a shorter episode because of that.
yeah, we got to catch up on some sleep. Yeah, it was a long couple days. So we're old men now, so we like to sleep a lot.
Yeah, Friday made me realize how old I really am.
Really? I thought it was you Saturday cocooned on the air mattress.
Well, that was part of it, yeah.
Mhm.
The
That was-
events of Friday that led to Saturday made me realize how old I really
But
am.
once you hit 25,
We're back
It
at
all
it
resets.
again.
it all resets once you hit 25. At least that's Mason's theory.
Hunter told me being hip and young is a mentality, but I don't think so. I really think that I just can't hang.
Until
hear
you're
me out.
25.
Every quarter of your life is like starting over from the beginning.
Might be onto something. I will say the only two that made it until the bar closed were me and Ben.
That's true.
Hmm.
That is fact.
It wouldn't have been smart if I stayed.
Yeah,
Wasn't smart
I
as I stayed,
We'll get to that part later, Josh.
I was
We'll get to
gonna
that
say.
part later.
I was
That'll
in
take
no
half the time.
I was in no mindset to stay, so I'm happy I left early.
And then Brad's Brad.
I had a good time. That's
Oh
all I
yeah, you
needed.
did.
We
Yep.
all had a good
You
time.
stayed up past 10 this time.
Hey,
And
at least-
I iced, I think, every single one of you. So,
Okay,
No,
I
I
asked
think I
myself.
got
Thank you
them
very
all.
much.
what was that now, Josh?
I said I think I got them all.
No, I know I got Matt with at least the first one.
Dude, you got me with 3.
You
Get
got me
outta here.
one with one on Saturday.
I was gonna say I don't
Oh,
know.
that's true.
I don't know if Brad's the one that got me or if Josh is the one that got me.
Was it a red, white, and berry or
Yeah.
not?
It was a red
Okay,
light.
then that was Josh.
Okay, and Josh got me.
My favorite one though was
Oh no,
when-
Brad got me one too on the way out. Forgot about
my
that
favorite one though was when, because Josh had 2 red, white, and berries. I took one. Mason was still wearing his vest, and I was like, "You got to get Josh. You got to get Josh with his own medicine." So he took the ice and put it in his vest, and just waited for Josh to come down.
Yeah.
But then nothing ever happened with it. So as we're leaving,
Long.
Mason just goes, "Oh yeah, I meant to give you this to your earlier." And he just put it on the table. Right. And I was like, dude, you really got him with his own medicine. That was good.
All right, so should we go on to the question of the week? Then we can get to all these stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's probably a good one.
due to the events of this past weekend, I came up with I think would be a pretty fun question of the week. And I'm curious to hear everybody's thoughts. So, out of everybody here, who hides being drunk the best and who hides being drunk the worst?
Okay, I think it depends on where we're at whenever we're drunk. Because if I'm blacked out, like that's a whole other conversation than whenever I'm like 5 deep.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. I just mean generally overall. I just want to hear your guys' opinions on
Okay,
who hides
I
it the best and who hides it the
personally
worst.
I personally think that either Ben or Brad are the worst. Mainly Brad. I'll go Brad first because whenever he is drunk, he will always ask you, "Are you having a fun time?" And
Yeah,
that is
that's
how
true.
you know if he's drunk.
That's how you know. That's how you
true.
know.
You can look him in the eyes though, and you can tell because like your eyes move a lot more when you're not drunk. But when you're drunk, you could be talking to someone standing here and still be like looking straight ahead.
They'll be there, and your eyes will be here.
Yeah.
every time.
It's because whenever I'm drinking, when I'm not drinking, I always am looking around, just trying to figure out what's going on in my surroundings. And when I'm drinking, I'm just like, nah, I don't need to worry about that.
Yeah.
And I will say, if nothing else, you can't say I'm a bad friend
That's true.
because I always am trying to make sure you guys are having fun.
That's
even
very
when
true.
even when he's drunk as hell, he's still making sure everybody else is having a fun time.
I was gonna say it reminds me of the January party where I fell asleep and woke up exactly one time, and that was to sing "Happy Birthday" to everyone.
Yeah, I
So,
remember that night.
yeah.
You can't
was
say
good.
I'm a bad friend if
That was
nothing
true.
else.
That's good.
I'm pretty
Although-
sure. I'm
I wanna
pretty sure you got prodded awake, but it's fine.
He woke up though.
Probably.
I was
You
gonna say
did
it
wake
doesn't
up.
matter. I was up.
At the end of the day, you did wake up. That's what matters.
I want to hear Josh's reasoning for why I'm one of the worst as well.
Ben, the amount of time. Okay, and I haven't seen you drunk that many times, but whenever I see you drunk, it's always at the bar. And you're always like just stumbling all over the place, and it takes you a really long time for you to get wording out of your mouth.
Okay.
Like you're always
I don't
like
think I stumble that much.
you
Dude.
stumble a lot more than what I would expect.
Maybe I don't notice it so much because I'm also stumbling.
Yeah. But
Dude,
like,
definitely getting the words out. I could definitely see, but I didn't think I stumbled that much.
Dude,
well,
my
I remember one
favorite
time
version
that
of-
I had ran into you, Ben. Whenever I talked to you, you were like, "Josh, how are you doing?" And it's like, I'm good, Ben. Like, thanks. How are you doing, bud?
I think
And this was one
Ben-
of the nights that I was still sober. Like, I was just going easy. I don't know when it was, but it was a while back. I think it was just Ben that was up, though. Not everybody was.
I think at least this weekend, Ben was probably the best out of the five of us.
I agree. This weekend, it was
Mm-hmm.
a total reversal.
Well, he's got the youngest liver. Of course, he was the
You
most.
guys
fun.
hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That guy was clearly compensating for
Lord.
something.
And that's also because something else that happened that night that got me going. Let's put it that way.
Oh boy.
The thing
We'll
at the
talk about
end of
later.
the night,
No, what happened after the 2 rounds of you know what? Allowed me to keep going.
No, my favorite version of Drunk Ben is it used to be on
Yes, I
Tuesday
don't
nights
remember any
whenever
details.
we'd go get burgers, and then we'd go to the Chug, and you'd be like, "Yeah, man, I'm taking it easy today," and then you'd because Tuesdays was Mug Club also.
Yeah.
Freaking 4 or 5 giant whiskey sours later. Hey, Matt, how are you doing? And I was like, so this is taking it easy. He was like, fuck you.
So far we've got it ranked: Brad, Ben, then I think Matt probably after
That's
that.
because
See,
like he
I
ends
was gonna
up
put myself
being
in
a
second
little
or
bit
third.
more emotional.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It's not.
the only
A little bit. A little bit
I
emotional.
wanted to sugarcoat it. I didn't just want to like be like, man, Matt is like, he's done. He's out.
See,
No.
Dude. It doesn't happen often, but I will say if the mood's right and everything just hits, yeah, it's a rough couple of minutes. I bounce back though. Every time I bounce back.
Mhm.
But for those like it takes for a little bit of time, yeah, it gets rough. So hey, I'm happy with third place. I was gonna put myself at second or third. I'm happy with third place.
See, the problem is with this question, I have seen all of you drunk enough to
Oh,
be
absolutely.
like blatantly obvious.
Yeah,
so my
absolutely.
mind's immediately going to those options, and I'm like, none of us are good at hiding it.
Oh no,
I
and
think
that's where
I
I'm at with me and Josh
I
on
think
who's
I used
better.
to be a lot better than what I am now. But I
I would
think
agree
it's
with that.
also because my attention span has become a lot like shorter in the like situations of, hey, I need to text Hunter right now while I'm at the bar, to having conversations with you guys, to meeting somebody else at the bar and being like, hey, I see that you're wearing this or whatever, and like having a football conversation or something.
Like
You
Friday.
know? So yeah.
Well, for me, the biggest problem with me is at least when I'm in a place where I can hide it. None you guys know that I'm drunk, but you don't think that I'm that bad. All of the girls in our friend group can always tell when I'm fucked.
Oh, 100%.
All of them, because they just try to take care of me so much. Because because me and Olivia are getting married, they want to take care of me, and they
And
can
on a
just
scale
tell.
from
Man.
1 to 10, how much does that piss you off?
It doesn't
be
piss
honest.
me off.
No, you can
But
be
it
honest.
definitely is like, God damn it, guys! I'm okay, but like I know I'm not that okay, but I'm okay.
So,
I hate
like-
when people try to take care of me. I'd be 100% pissed
Well,
off.
it's like you know,
Stop.
Friday, Nikki was trying to take me and Ben home, and I'm like, no, I want to walk. And then Hunter was trying to come pick me and Ben up, and I'm like, no, I want to walk.
Yeah.
And you know what happened? You walked.
I walked, damn it. And then I ran into Emily, and I don't even remember the conversation I had with Emily, because at first I couldn't even tell that it was her, because I'm not so used to her blonde hair.
She has blonde hair now?
I thought you were gonna.
I didn't know
I
that.
thought you were gonna say it's because you were stumbling so much. You didn't.
Well, that's probably part of it, but I was leaning on a table at that point, so I wasn't stumbling. I was very in a good
Out of
spot. And
You
then
know,
it was the tequila, man. That's what it did. That's what did it.
And that's all your
my
fault.
because I bought it.
Yeah,
No,
I think-
I blame Sam's friend. Is her name Destiny?
Yeah.
Because I asked her what kind of shots I should buy, and she said tequila.
so it's
That's
all her
not my
fault.
fault.
It's all her fault. Destiny, if you're out there, why'd you do it? I just want to know
because it
why'd
was
you do
part
it.
of destiny.
It was Destiny.
Wow.
On
Wow.
this note, we're gonna end this one.
All right, bye everybody. That's
That's it. See ya.
That's it.
Make sure to like and
So-
subscribe.
with our ranking, I think Matt is actually one of the worst ones. I think I'm definitely the worst at hiding it. But Matt is easily, I think, the second worst. I think Ben hides it better than Matt does.
I
But
think
like
that it can go
like
either
you
way.
said though, it all depends on the day, man.
It
really
does depend on the
truly
day.
vary.
It does depend on the day, and it depends on how much we actually have.
That's
I
true.
also
think-
feel like we could go a different way with this ranking too, because whenever we show it, like we're all really different personalities, and I feel like Brad's the best person whenever he's drunk.
I agree with that.
Brad's
I
the
don't know
most.
if I should take that as a compliment.
No,
Brad's
I
the most-
completely agree.
No, I
Brad
like
is
it though.
yeah. Between Brad and Ben, I think that they may be lower on being able to hide it, but they're like the
They do
nicest
nice.
people.
Mhm.
The personality is better when those
Yeah.
two are drunk.
And
See, the
then
pro-
me and Josh are just stupid.
My problem is I just come across everyone I know and sit there and talk for like 30 minutes.
Mhm.
We're also just stupid because we're around each other. That's
Yeah,
why.
that's part of it. Yeah, absolutely. Because when I'm not with you guys, when I'm at the club and I'm drunk, I'm fine. You know, like sure, when me and my dad are drunk together, it's different. But when I'm with the club, I'm cool. You know, I'm fine, even if I'm drunk. But then I go and I'm with Josh for 5 minutes, and
And lightning strikes.
I was gonna say, I'm so excited for your wedding to see you and Josh drunk together. That's gonna be priceless.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I've already talked about I need to make arrangements because I'm riding down to the clubhouse that day because I want my bike down there for pictures. So I'm making arrangements with someone to make sure that they ride my bike home because I'm not.
Smart. Good
Fair.
plan.
Don't worry, I got you, man.
Perfect.
I was just gonna comment on that. Don't let one of us do it.
That's probably a good idea.
I was gonna say, how far in advance can you book a lift?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll have Josh take us home and we'll just
Yes,
play
sir.
our favorite game.
Everybody hop on the bike. Let's go.
No. Josh starts the bike. Guys, lifts here.
Dude, the whole like joke that we have about drunk driving being our favorite game and whatever, it makes me think of that one guy. I don't remember his name. He's a comedian, and he's talking about how he gets pulled over, and he's like, the officer's like, I'm gonna need you to blow into this breathalyzer, and he's like, I'm not gonna do that, and I'll tell you why. Because if that piece of shit's calibrated wrong, I could go to jail for a crime I didn't commit. And so he's like, well, come out here and I'll have you do a field sobriety test. And he's like, just tell me what you want to do. And he's like, I need you to stand on one foot and blah, blah. And he's like, nope, not doing that. And I'll tell you why, because that's not a drunk driving test. That's an agility test. And I'm not very goddamn agile.
Yep.
He goes, you know what's a good test of drunk driving? Drunk driving. Hop in.
They want you to do it.
Just want a disclaimer. This is all a joke.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's all a
absolutely.
joke.
All
I
the-
seriously, don't drink and drive.
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't
It's
be dumb.
It's not good.
I will
But
say,
Unless you're a
Take
professional.
the alcohol with you. Just drink it beforehand, guys.
Don't drink then drive.
Okay, that's better.
There you go.
Okay,
Don't drink
second-
and
second
drive.
dis-
don't drink and drive.
don't
can
listen to
drink
Josh's
after you drive.
advice.
That's a good.
That's
Never listen
also
to Josh
great,
at all.
It's a great plan.
That's pretty important.
Yeah, don't listen to me.
So I don't know. Okay, so I guess we have to leave it up to the three of you to tell us between me and Josh who hides it better.
Oh man.
I have an answer. I want to hear your guys' answers first because my reasoning's really bad.
I guess
Because
I'll go
Brad's
first.
already toasted beforehand.
I don't know, man. It's tough because a majority of the time I want to say, "Oh man, this is tough." You two are definitely the top two for sure. But
I will also
Like-
say, I think this is why we hide it the best, is because our personalities are already so big that whenever we drink, it just adds on a little bit more, and you just
Mhm.
don't know.
That's fair.
Okay, that's
I-
what
Yeah,
I
that
think.
makes
you're right.
sense.
well, dude, the prime example for me of both of you hiding it well was when we were on that walk to the bar, and I just hear, "Hey Mason, you want some more water?"
Have we told that story?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Mickey,
did.
Mickey
That was in the
brought that
first episode.
story up to me this weekend.
Did she really?
Yes, she did. She was like, "Yeah, Mason, it's like you should drink some fucking water." And I was like, "Yes, ma'am."
Was that
Yes,
when we were at
ma'am.
the booth
I think so.
after they all left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Remember
we
that.
need a new game where it's just we call it drinking water and we try and see how many shots we can feed to each other while claiming it's water.
That would
Oh,
be
We're
I've
not
done
going
that
to
at
do
the-
that, but
that would be
I've done that
That
hilarious.
one will
bar.
probably end up in the hospital.
I've done that at
It'll probably
I've
be
done that
Brad.
at the bar before. We've done vodka roulette at the bar where we have, because we all know the bartenders, we have them pour however many shot glasses, and we have them put water in some and vodka in some, and have them pass it out. And then if you get water, then you're lucky. But if you get vodka, you know you got vodka. It's a fun game. Y'all should play it.
God. Vodka's not tequila. Tequila would be like the
Yeah.
hardest thing to hide.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you do it with vodka, so it's not like. That's why I do it with vodka, so it's easier just to get it over with. Because
I
if it
feel like-
to your point, if it's tequila, it's going down rough if you got tequila.
All
I
right.
think no matter what, you should chase it with a lime. That would make it harder to.
Good point.
Just even if you drink the water, just shoot
Yeah.
the lime in your head. I like it. That way nobody knows.
Exactly. Because then you could be making the face because of the lime.
So,
Oh, it's a spicy.
Matt, you were gonna say who you thought was more often, and then we just got completely sidetracked. So,
Yeah. I think overall Mason hides it well because when Josh is drunk, you know Josh is drunk. It gets very obvious when Josh is drunk because, well, 9 out of 10 times he'll be shirtless. So that's a dead giveaway.
You haven't been shirtless in
Or,
like.
or if we're out at the bar, he'll try to leave by himself and just walk.
Oh, yeah, that's the other one. Josh
That's not
always leaves
always
by himself
true.
and goes on a walk if he's drunk.
Not
What did I hear about Friday?
Okay, I don't even know what I was doing on Friday.
There you go. That's the point.
Somehow
Okay,
you
no.
landed at D-Ho?
I'm
sorry,
blacked
wait,
out,
what?
okay?
I didn't hear this part.
I didn't know
Blacked
you made
out
it
are
to
two different
D-Ho.
things. All right, are we going into story time now?
Yeah, I like
I
this.
see.
Mason's
Because
the
it
best.
seems-
Josh is too. Let's
Yeah,
go into some stories.
I'm okay with that. But anyway, so I don't know what happened at one point or another, but as far as what I know, number one, we were at the house, and then so I ended up drinking 9-10 drinks before we even left. So then we got to the bar, and I was already like roasty toasty and ready to. I don't even know. I don't have another rhyme. Sorry. But so then we got to the bar.
Ghosty. I don't know.
I was thinking about Ghosty at first, but then anyway,
Ghosty.
rest in peace, Ghosty.
Rest in peace, Ghosty.
rest in peace after the fact.
Have you
anyway.
had any more ghosty experiences lately? So rest in peace, Ghosty.
I don't know. I'm always freaked out in general. But anyway,
Dude.
so we hold on.
Hold on, Matt.
Yeah,
Getting
go,
sidetracked and already what I do. So you need to shut the fuck up now.
Wow. Joshua.
She's being rude. Anyway, so we get to the bar after I'm already 10 drinks in and everything. So as soon as we get there, we order like our first drink and everything. So I grab a Miller at that point, and you guys all grab your Bud Lights, and we go over to the pool table. And so as we're at the pool table, we're just kind of like having conversation at first. And so I think who was not to be seen, Matt was talking
Matt.
to Christina.
Yep.
And so
Yep.
Brad and I we both had like separate ideas, but the same idea. But we didn't know we were both going to the bar at the time. So then I go to the bar. I just go alone because I don't want anybody to know that I'm grabbing 5 Jaeger bombs for all of us.
Real
So
quick, even though it's Matt's turn.
Well,
Yeah.
but
I will say, what the hell, dude? It was my turn.
okay,
and you
can't
and Brad
just get
both
mad at
won.
me because right behind me was Brad grabbing 5 more
That's
Jaeger
what I'm
bombs.
saying.
Fuck up. So we both come over. We both have 5 Jaeger bombs in each, and Brad's like, what's that drink? I'm like, yeah, I got 5 Jaeger bombs too. He's like, nice. Dude. So then, like, we pass them out, and we're just like waiting.
We're all-
Okay,
And-
wait. Who took my second one? Because I definitely only remember taking one.
You did.
Somebody.
I saw you take both of them.
I'm pretty sure
There's
you took
no
both
way.
of them, but you took them like really far apart.
There's no way. How drunk was I, dude? I swear to God, I only
So-
remember
You were
having
pretty
So
one.
drunk.
here's the thing. Here's the thing with that. It was whoever poured mine poured way less than whoever poured Josh's.
Yeah,
Like my cup was
Yeah.
about half the size of the ones
Yeah.
Josh got. So what you did is you immediately downed mine and then you sipped a bit on Josh's.
Yeah,
But you
see?
had both of them.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I did that, shows you how drunk I was on Friday. I don't remember having. I only remember having one. I don't remember having two.
All right.
Yeah,
So Deho.
Anyway, so we had those drinks, and then like we keep going. I feel like I ended the night at probably 18 drinks or so because we just kept going. We took like I don't know. I had like a shot of Jack. We had like tequila. We had Lord knows what else. Oh, and then I had a whole pitcher. I had a whole pitcher of Miller too. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Miller.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I almost did. Part of the details, man. Anyway, so I end up wrapping up. I don't know what time it was because it just seemed like everything passed by so quickly. And then apparently 1 o'clock, I end up texting Hunter and I was like, come meet me behind Deho or something like that to come pick me up. Now, what I don't know is why I started walking in the first place if I knew she was going to come pick me up. Like, it doesn't make sense. And then, did you call me after that? And then she calls me, like, right afterwards. And I don't know how the conversation went. Do you want to tell? I was going to say, I don't think it really matters to the story because, number
Either
one,
way.
I don't know, did you end up meeting me behind Deho? Okay, so I ended up being behind Deho then. We got to the house. I ended up pulling Trig at the house as I got out of the truck. And then I end up throwing up out back of the house as well. And like, that's the only time I remember throwing up. I don't remember out front. I just remember being in the back and throwing up in like that little corner. And that's all that I remember of the night. Like after like, I don't know if I remember telling you guys bye or whatever.
Nope.
Whenever you guys had said Mas Tequila, was that whenever we were taking the tequila shot?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was the last part of the
Okay.
night I remember. Was the tequila shot.
Okay, now that you say that, I do remember the tequila shot.
I was gonna say, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't even remember the tequila either. But then you brought up Mas Tequila, and I was like, oh, now I do remember the tequila shot.
Exactly.
Great
So
song.
It's a great
It
song.
looks like
It
me
really
and Ben
is.
did pretty good. I remember like everything that happened. I just don't remember all of the conversations I had. Like I remember having those conversations. I just don't remember everything that got said.
yeah.
I just remember going complete full breakdown in the bar in front of Brad. It was a good
Yeah.
time. But you know what?
Do you remember me spilling your beer and then giving you mine?
No, but I remember you telling me about it yesterday.
That's
Do you remember? Do you remember Brad dropping his bottle?
yeah.
Okay, so he remembers.
I did remember that.
Oh my
It was
god.
such a dumb thing.
I'm like, Brad, really?
It was, I put it on the edge of the pool table. I went to grab it. I like accidentally hit too high and just knocked it over. And I was just like, I was drunk. Yes.
We were all
I
drunk.
will
And I had to go
say-
grab fucking Cam to come clean it up for you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you couldn't have grabbed one of the bouncers. I didn't know.
Well, no, because that would just be rude.
That
We
would-
have to.
yeah.
We have to include our friends.
They got to know the whole our night too.
Everybody has to enjoy the evening, okay?
Mhm.
I will say
Can't just be
though,
us.
back to the question of the week really quick with the whole who hides it better. There is one fucking tell every goddamn time I'm drunk, even if it's just a little drunk. There will be one beer that I spill. Every
True.
fucking time.
That's true.
Every time.
Yeah, Mason, I haven't seen you like drunk enough.
That's true.
Honestly,
I try not to anymore because I just feel like I hate the feeling of not being in control so much.
And even then, once I started hanging out with you guys, like you were back in Plainfield, and like I didn't. The only times I did see you come up was
Mhm.
when you're, drunk, but I couldn't really tell because that's where the only times I ever seen you.
Right.
So
All I'm saying is wait for the batch party.
I think we're all gonna be messed up there.
Guys, are we gonna-
says to me the telltale sign is of me being drunk is my eyes become Asian. Is what she tells me.
Hey,
Yeah.
wait, real quick.
know
He's
exactly
already in the bar.
Hey,
Huh?
real quick. Fast forward to the bachelor party, guys. Are we doing an episode live from the bachelor party?
No, because we're gonna enjoy the batch party.
I think that we can take like a small video on someone's phone of
I
just
agree.
us at the bachelor party.
We can
I
have
agree.
highlights.
You know,
Highlight.
just like a haha, what's up guys? We're here this and then
Yeah.
you know like
I like it.
an hour later if we're somewhere else be like, "Oh, and then we can just kind of edit it together.
I like
Or-
it. That's a good idea.
Or we can take a video of every drink that we have and then update people.
Oh,
on
we need to
where
do
we're at
we need to
whenever
do
we're
one of those
breaking down.
TikTok. We need to do one of those TikTok
Yeah,
the
things
first to
where they're
last.
like this is me after one drink. This is me after 5 drinks. Yeah, or
Yeah.
you know, like
Guys, that would be the perfect way for our listeners to see who's the biggest tell
True.
is like they can see us one drink by the next and see how we're looking and how we're feeling. And then they can judge us.
On the other hand, Josh, that also requires us to make a TikTok account.
True.
All right. Brad, you're the only one without one, so you're up.
I am not getting a TikTok account. There's
No, Matt doesn't
shot.
have one.
I was gonna say Matt doesn't have one.
I don't have one, and
Fuck,
I nose ghost though. So
I mean, I can just take mine and turn it into ours.
there you
I was
go. That's
gonna
an
say,
idea.
it's not like it's that deep. All of a sudden we all log into that one and all it is thirst traps. Come on, Mason.
At least, come on, Mason.
Not
So-
all.
I do want to talk about
That's whenever Matt's scrolling through. Sorry.
What the hell is that?
I'm
Ben. Ben.
What do you guys say?
I don't
Brad, what
want
do you
to
guys
say
say?
anything, but there was a story that happened yesterday that I don't know if you want to tell on live.
No,
Okay.
no, we're good. We're good. Moving on.
Brad, what did you want to say?
I did want to talk about a couple of the ices that I did because a
Go
couple of
ahead.
them were really funny, and in particular,
Right out
the
of the
first, the first one is the one I want to talk about the most. So,
Yeah.
for what it's worth, Josh got me. I was like, okay, bet this is your tour, and so my strategy going in was, oh, Josh is going to be the one opening the door for me. I'll just tape it to my back. So I took my coat and I duct taped the ice to my back shoulder. And I was like, all he's gonna do is he's gonna give me the handshake, hit my back, and all of a sudden he's gonna feel the ice. Turns out Josh was upstairs and Matt was the first one to greet me. So
Yeah.
I try and do the handshake with Matt. He's like, no, come here, give me a big hug. And he grabs me. He's like, I didn't see it.
Hey, man, I didn't see it.
Yeah, but
Did
you
I-
felt it.
Did I take it anyway? You bet your ass I did. But
Mhm.
at the same, you did try to warn
Be
me.
specific, it was the ice, nothing else.
Yeah,
Right, Brad?
I only
Well,
felt the
Good
ice.
point. Yeah.
And then
I felt the ice.
like maybe 60 seconds later, I walk in the door, and I give Brad like a little half hug, and he goes, "What? No full hug?" And I'm like, "I'm afraid of you, so no," because I
Well-
knew something was up.
Have we told the last time I iced you before this?
The one in your back pocket?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
So-
the last. Okay.
No, you go for it. Go for it.
Well, the last time that I tried to ice anyone, I was trying to ice Mason, and the way I did it is I threw it in my jeans pocket, and I was like, I'm just gonna make him try and grab my butt. So I just grabbed his butt while hugging him, and he instantly reacted, felt it. He's like, I should have seen that coming.
Yeah. I've learned since then. I got Josh with that same trick though.
Did you actually?
Yeah, that same day, because you did that, I was like, fuck it. Josh isn't here yet. I'll get him.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm not.
All right, Brad. What other ice you got?
Let's see. Oh, there's the mailbox one. That was fun because that was actually on Saturday.
That was the morning right after.
It was the morning after.
You got me
And
that day too.
in my defense, I put it in there right away, and I tried to get Josh by telling him I was expecting some mail, some like tax documents, and I was hoping he would go and look in the mailbox at that time.
No.
I mean,
I
they
didn't
went.
fall for it. We always check the mail like as soon as we get home and everything. So I wasn't even expecting it, but I wasn't gonna go check at that time because there was no reason for me to. And if you were really that concerned, you can go check the damn mailbox yourself. Like,
Fair.
I don't think they would have, but imagine if Chad or Cletus went and checked
Oh,
the mail.
That would
that would have been good. Well, and then we mentioned, what if the mailman saw it?
Ice the mailman.
That's when we need a Ring door camera to look and watch
See,
it.
I thought about it. Actually because I was worried that the mailman would be the first one to see it. I was like, should I put like a note with duct tape saying "not for mailman, for house guest only"? Because I was like, what if the mailman takes it back to the post office and tries to ship it somewhere?
That'd be hilarious.
Dude, that'd be amazing.
It's
Postman
like an
finds
ice train.
Mm-hmm.
An ice train.
Yeah, an ice train. You know,
So
Brad
you-
put it in there, then the mailman's like, nope, I'm not doing it. So he ships it somewhere, and some dude gets it, and then he returns to sender.
So at the end of the day, the ice.
That's
At
all
the end
the
of
way
the day,
back.
the ice still ends up in the mailbox.
Yes.
Brad, do you want to explain the other spot that you left one?
Oh, are you talking about the one that got you on Saturday?
Yeah.
So I was trying to put it in spots where Josh wouldn't find it right away, but he would find it eventually. So I put an ice where all the other liquor is, thinking, oh, maybe later on in the day he's going to put the alcohol back and he's going to see it. Well, then
Hey, I'll tell my side now.
Yeah, go
So, where all the liquor is right. There's a shelf right next to the fridge. So I was going to get my leftovers from the night before, leftover chavas, and I just happened to look. I saw something in the corner of my eye. I'm like, that does not look like it's supposed to be there. I happened to glance down as I'm opening the fridge, and I see it. I'm like, you got to be kidding me! I didn't just happen to look down there just because it looked like something was out of place.
so my two attempts at getting Josh got Matt and Ben, and was a little bit of a failure.
You got me with the mailbox one.
Oh, I did get you with that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that was after I walked Nala, and as soon as we walked back in, I then flipped the mailbox up, looked in, but you weren't there. You were at your disc golf tournament.
Yeah,
So,
I had to play a disc golf tournament while very hungover.
oh, yeah, that one just wasn't as impressive.
I threw up, took some leave, and then I was great. I was golden. I was just tired. I was laying on the floor until I had to get up and shower and get ready to go because I was exhausted.
Yeah, you were down there for a while.
Wait,
I had an all-day hangover on Saturday. Like it was not fun.
Mine went away.
And then I drank a 40 on Saturday, which was not smart either.
I just had a nice Bud Light.
Bud Light.
Wait, can we talk real quick about the liquor store and their rewards program, real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
shout
what?
out,
Yeah,
shout
you
out
weren't here
Muncie
for
Liquors.
this.
Yeah, so we go to the liquor store,
Not a shout out anymore.
and Matt goes up first to pay for our Bud Light. And Brad goes, hey, you can use my phone number for the rewards. And the dude behind the counter goes, no, we suspended rewards for liquor purchases. And it's like, you're a liquor store?
Dude, you're at a liquor store.
What do you mean you suspended liquor purchase rewards? So I can buy a fucking Red Bull and get my rewards, but I can't buy a fucking thing of moonshine and get...
Hey, they had 2 liters of soda there too. You could have used your rewards
my
there.
bad.
So here's the best part about it. The liquor store, this rewards program, gave you a point for every dollar you spent.
Mhm.
And for every 500 points you got $5 off. Meaning, you had to spend $500 to get $5 back.
Hey,
And
but
then they went, no, that's too much. We can't afford that. Kills me.
Some bullshit, man. I was so close to getting my second 500 points there.
I'm impressed you got to 1.
Oh, absolutely. I'm at like 700 points last time I checked.
Well, not anymore.
No.
Not anymore.
Man.
Let me tell you, it's one of the best rewards deals in the game, though. Like you
It
gotta
was.
respect it.
I used to buy like more expensive whiskeys just because of that. Like I
Now
got
you
my
don't have to anymore.
I got my like $75 bottle of bourbon that was like 114 proof. It was so good. I only drank it one night because I got fucked. But it was a good bottle. And then I got Josh for his birthday that bottle of Jack there, the like single barrel select or whatever.
Yeah, I've still got that somewhere. I don't know where it is, but
Yeah. So
It's
like you buy the expensive stuff and then you go in one time and they're like, oh, you hit your 500, you want $5 off, and it's like, fuck yeah, I do. This is a $20 bottle or a $20 bottle of Jack. I want it for 15. Damn it.
Speaking of
And-
Josh's birthday, shout out for Josh wearing his birthday gift right now.
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah.
Josh.
Oh,
You should talk.
missed it, Ben. I also cropped it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He.
Oh, glad he did that after I left.
Josh, should we talk about the birthday present and how it came to be?
I mean, yeah, if you'd like to.
I feel like it's a worthy story. So, we have a running joke that Josh is the AJ Hawk of our friend group. And if you don't know who AJ Hawk is, he's basically a legend. Like that's all you really need to say about it. So, he used to get really mad whenever we called him AJ Hawk, but as time moved on, he just kind of accepted it. And now he goes along with the joke because he is in fact AJ Hawk.
Well,
So
especially
I had-
now that I have the jersey. Like, I respect it. You guys
Yeah.
bought in. I have to buy in now.
Yeah, so I had a wonderful, wonderful idea one day to search the internet for AJ Hawk jerseys, and I found the one that Josh is wearing now, and I sent it. I didn't send it to Brad because I knew Brad would think it was idiotic, but I sent it to Mason and Ben, and I was like, guys, who's you down to split thirds on this? And both of them within 5 minutes of me sending it was like, yes, buy it right now. So 10 minutes after finding it, I bought it and had it shipped to my house, and I was like, yep, it's done. He's getting it for his birthday now. Well, his birthday was in January, and we went out there, and of course the jersey doesn't show up until the day I leave to go to Muncie. So I'm like, well, fuck, like now it's just going to sit here. And then this weekend got brought up, and I was like, well, this is it. Like, this is the moment. He's getting his jersey. So I waited till Saturday morning while we're all hungover. We're sitting in the living room. I go out and I get it. I lay it in front of him, and he opens it, and he's like, I hate you guys so much. But now look at him. He's wearing it. I will say,
I love it.
the one thing he fucking loves about it more than anything, those fitted sleeves, baby.
Those fitted sleeves. That makes me feel so happy.
I was gonna say he should have made it like a tank top, crop top, as well.
No,
I feel like that needs.
But you
Then
can't
he'd-
pass up these fitted sleeves. Look at this, baby.
we only get quality shit for Josh. Josh only gets the best.
Yeah. I do have my cutoff crop top that I made from a Harbor Freight shirt.
I think we should all wear crop tops.
Dude, I'm in. I have a TikTok on my account that's going to be our account that is of me in a crop top.
Are you talking? Are you talking like next episode we wear crop tops, or are you just talking sometime down the
This
line?
is it.
Every episode from here on out.
All
This
right,
is it.
hang on, let me rip these
This
sleeves
is-
off.
This is what we're getting. This is as far as I'm committing for right now. And I'm done committing. We're done. I like sleeves too much.
Didn't go to the gym this week.
No. Well, I
No.
did. And then I completely ruined any positive ground I made by making the dumb
I'm
decisions
sorry.
that I made this weekend.
I feel that's why I worked out yesterday. In front
That's
of
why I
them
worked.
and enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, in front of me.
That's
As
why.
always.
That's why I worked out Friday before I came down, because I was like, I gotta get at least one workout in this weekend. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel like death. And guess what? I ended up feeling like death anyway.
There you go.
I'd say it all paid off.
All right, do we have any more stories we want to talk about with this weekend, or are we gonna just kind of wrap it up and
I
figure
think
out
we
stuff for next episode?
I think we covered it, man. I think it was a hell of a weekend. It was fun seeing you guys in person, for the record. I think it's the first time we've all seen each other, like, as, like, all five of us. Like, we've seen each other, like, in, like, certain, like, numbers, like 3 of us, maybe 4 of us. I think it was the first time and correct me if I'm wrong, I think this was the first time all 5 of us have been together since Mason's engagement. I could be wrong, but I think it was Mason's
that's
engagement.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think that was the last time I saw Mason. And no, Brad, I think stopped at the house a couple times because of Ultimate, but I think that was the last time I saw Mason. So,
But yeah, so it was fun. It was fun to see you guys again, man. It was a good time.
definitely.
But I think we're gonna call her quits for this one. So thanks for tuning in to our weekend update. We know it's not our normal video, but we feel like with everything that happened this past weekend, we'd come onto the internet and share our tales because we had a fun time. So heck yeah. And since Ben got pissed off last time, I'm gonna let him start the close.
No, go ahead. It's your episode.
No, because last time I did it over your episode, so now you get to do it over mine.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. I'm Ben.
I'm Matt, signing off.
I'm Brad.
Mason.
Remember, every week, shake it before you bake it, baby. I'm Josh. We'll see you next time.
Good night and get fucked.
Bye.